Hi, it's Ace, back for day 11 on Tripura. Here we are. Yesterday we got the farm set up and the field made and allocated. So today it's time to eat some mushrooms right away that we cooked on the barbecue. I made a bunch of berry bait so that the berries wouldn't get eaten by somebody else. And I'm going to make a little bit of inventory room here by doing that, so we can go hold 8 blood. I think we've got 2 in the aisle ready. 4. So let's go find another 6 and get 2 more villagers on the way. We're ready to make a fishing hut for me to put that bait into and start getting fish. And we are ready to make a cottage, which is much, much better housing for everybody than the shelters. Oh, now that would be a wolf. That would be a wolf, and that would be in the wolf's area. Okay. You know, I'm just going to leave him alone for right now, because right now I just want to focus on getting blood, and for us to clear all the wolves out of that will probably be, well, at least 2 wolves, maybe 3, maybe 4. So, discretion, better part of valor, I think, and we'll just move on. Definitely going to go figure out exactly where that den is, though, and clear it out at some point, so that we can get some puppies eventually, but clear it out for now, just so that we can get some meat and some leather out of it. We had 4 blood already, so we need 6. We can get 3 twice, we'll be all set. Stamina sure does run out quick sometimes. Alright, well, not gonna get 3 from that one. There's our next one right there, behind that tree. This will be a 3. Maybe a 4. Get. Sometimes she likes to climb up on top of it. Full inventory. Well, we have plenty of flax seeds for right now, I think. So, a 4 berry bait. Yeah, I'll drop a 4 berry bait for a blood. Alright, let's head home, take a look at the map real quick. So we saw that wolf somewhere around right here, so I'm betting that the wolf den is right there. Let's check that out as we go by. As long as we're moving, there's no problem. My stamina in reserve though as we get close to it. Oh yeah, there's the den right there. One, 2. These two wolves that I can see right now. Probably another one that I can't see. Alright. they're easy enough to deal with once you see the pattern on their attack, which is pretty straightforward. So, well, so they're a little close to our base, aren't they? But not too bad. That's good. You want the wolf den nearby because you want to get some wolf pups as soon as you have a really steady supply of meat. So having wolves nearby isn't too bad. Alright, give us a farmer. Or give us a hunter. Wow, we've really been doing well with the craftsman this time. Lumberjack or another craftsman. Tireless vitality. Well, 2 lumberjacks, always useful in the beginning. We'll start with him and see where we end up. Now, fishing hut. Let's take a look at the fishing hut. And I'm going to build this just as close as possible to our village, so that hopefully it's within range of whatever warehouse we put down. So that hopefully somebody goes down and gets the fish. Otherwise, we have to come get it ourselves. And that turns into a bit of a pain eventually. You're not going to let me put it here, are you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Although you will let me put it here. You know, I'll take it. That's pretty close. Hopefully. I don't want to pin that. And, you know, there's large stone right here just waiting for me. So why don't we just make a little bit of an easier job for the stone cutter. Stone cutter says, hey, I was going to do that. He said, well, I know, but I was here. Stone cutter says, well, here, I'll go ahead and carry those rocks back up to the top so that one of your people can carry it back down here. Okay. You don't understand. But she carried one over there. I carried one over. She's about to go grab that last one right there. Yeah, so we got it. Alright, bark, long sticks. You know, I can just chop this tree down. While we're down here, we'll get some long sticks close because there's 10 of them. So rather than trucking those all the way up and down the hill, let's just make some closer. This is all hardwood, we can't touch that yet. Probably enough long sticks down here. We need some logs though. And I think the nearest, oh yeah, those are going to be the nearest log trees right over here. Those are going to be close. Excuse me. We need how many? 4 logs. So that's going to be 2 trees. Gotten a hunter yet. We have gotten some fishermen. We'll go ahead and get this done and assign a fisherman to it. And that way we'll start having some meat. We're going to want to get a cookhouse up and running quickly too, so that we can cook better food, so that when we hit winter we can breeze through it with no food issues. So as soon as this fishing hut is done, we want to look at that cottage that I was looking at, and then right behind that I think is going to be the kitchen. Hopefully she sees that log there, so she's going to go get that. I think there's only one more there. No, there's one after that, but we need one more even from there, so. We need 3, she's got 1, there's one behind me. And that's it. And with our luck, the woodcutter will come down here and say, oh, there's a log, we need one of those up top for me to put into stock. If you could mark trees like the Forest Service does, you just come through with a can of spray paint and make a mark on a tree and say that the woodcutters should come cut that tree next. Really let you tailor their cutting rather than just giving them a big circle. Alright, there's our last log. Unfortunately, she's going to think that we need another log when she drops that one off, so she's going to run back and pick one up, but there's just nothing to do about that. 2 more long sticks, which hopefully she'll figure out right now that she doesn't need that log after all. Meanwhile, we need rope, so we're going to have to run up top. 8 ropes, so that's going to be 16 bark. Yeah, I don't think we have 16 bark down here. And I hate picking up bark. It's just pixel hunting. It's going over here, and you get firewood at the same time, so you have to drop it. Or resin, like I just got right there. Or whatever it says I'm picking up. It's not that piece of bark. Alright, so I need 8 rope, 16 fiber. I'm going to make that, no problem. Alright, there's 16 fibers, so we'll make 8 rope. There's a 5, 6, 7, 8. The fishing hut doesn't say 1 of 2 on it, so it's a single pass build, which means that we apply this rope. Where did that rope go that I just... Did it drop on the ground because my inventory was full? Well, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Where did that piece of rope go? Okay, well, somebody will come pick that piece of rope up eventually, and we'll just gonna start over. Yeah. Make sure you have inventory room before you make something, otherwise it drops on the ground. Alright. Run over here. I feel well hydrated in the rain. Well, you know, that would be my expectation. Alright, 7, so that's 14 fiber. There we go. And that's going to drop on the ground at our feet. Like that. So now we immediately pick that up off the ground. And we have all the rope we need. We'll go down and finish that build. And on the way, we'll walk right by the other piece of rope, and then we'll see it, and I'm going to be like, ah, and there it was. In fact, nope, that's a stick. All right. Let's go finish this up. Get that in there, we'll hammer it out. Is our bait barrel. Open that up, and actually I think we can just R-click it, and all that bait barrel, all that bait gets put in there. So there we go. Now that'll stay for a long time. And now let's go. Oh, you know what? While we're here, let's just go ahead and do it. So we're going to look at the building per the usual. We're going to hit R, and look at Estrid, who's a builder, unemployed basically, and is great at fishing. Well, Estrid, there you go. We already know that we told the workshop to have a fishing pole ready, so there's a fishing pole for Estrid to go use. So she should right now, more or less, except it's the end of the workday, but she should be able to go pick up a fishing pole and get to work. And how are we looking? 2 unhappy villagers still, considering upgrading to a workshop hut. And yeah, that's going to be on our list pretty quick here. Alright, more rope, because we want to build more stuff, and it will require rope. So let's turn those two into fiber. Let's go up to 20 fiber, so I can get 10 rope done. 5, 10. Alright, core ran out of power, so there's our next villager. And we don't have a place for them to live. Next 5, and confirm and see what it is we're gonna get. Still no hunters, and still no fishermen for right now. Things are getting abused in the rain again. Let's take a look at the person we just got, who is Ingve. Ingve is winter resilience, cold resistance, I like that. Unhappy in the rain. This really seems to be a thing with us this time. Lumberjack strength and daylight devotion. Okay, well, tell you what. Let's give him a job right away at the lumberjack, because it's a good placeholder for right now. And the lumberjack is perpetually trying to keep up with demand. And I really wanted to get a cottage built before I put down another shelter, but it is what it is. Since he's homeless, I believe that he will be available this evening to work. And so actually, you know what? Let me take Ingve away from this job for right now, so that he's a builder, and see if he goes to work on his house, which I think he will. On his shelter anyways. This is Habitats for Humanity, dude. You gotta build your own place, man. But I will help. Yeah, you're going to take the last long stick there. Fair enough. Dead smoker there, waiting for us to eventually turn him into meat. I'll put 2 rope in there. We've got 7 sticks and 1 long. Come over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apply that. And now just 1 long stick. Which we grab. He's working on repairs instead. That's fine. Do the second one here. He's working on that, so I'm going to run back, because the next thing is going to be his bark. And that's going to be 8 bark. There's 8 of 8. So there he's got a house. So we can go ahead and give him a house and reapply him to the woodcutter's hut. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so now we have 2 woodcutters. And now let's go over here and flatten this space out for the cottage that we wanted to put down here. Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and put the first cottage right here. That looks about lined up with that edge. So about like so. Somewhere in this neighborhood. Oh, there we were. Yeah, right there. Pin that recipe. Pin that building, I should say. I really like this seed. I saw it on the Discord for the developer. One of the users there posted it, and they said that the mine was really close to spawn, which it was, and that there was a nice meadow right next to it, which it was okay. I liked it all right, but I did a little bit of exploring, and I found to the west here at the shore that I really liked this space. Big meadow and no big rocks in the middle that you can't get rid of. So it really seemed like this was the place that you could build a huge village without having to work around any obstacles. And so far I'm pretty pleased with how we're doing. He's flattening out really well. Alright, 4 logs, 2 long sticks. I have 8 of the 10 rope we need. So, small stone, we'll take a look at there. We need 10 of those, we got that. We need 4 logs. There's a log here. Great thing about cottages is they have a fireplace inside, so people will stay warm in the winter. And long sticks, we do need a couple of those. Put those in real quick. And you can put multiple people in them. They come with 2 beds, but we'll put more in. And in the beginning, we're going to be a little bit of a slumlord. Pack them in there pretty tight. Once we get a few more down, we'll be able to spread them out a little bit. It doesn't really seem to make a difference, but you know, I wouldn't want to be sleeping immediately adjacent to 6 other people in a room like that. 7, 8, 9 other people. One more big log, which we have right over here. Rope, and we're not going to finish this. This is 4 steps. We're not even getting done with the first step before our day flips, because that's about to happen. I'll go make these 2 rope, and then we'll go out in search of stones to break, because our stone maker has none there. Well, I didn't even get the rope done. Alright, we're done with day 11 and this session. I hope you'll tune in for the next one, where we will finish that cottage and put some beds in there and start cramming people in and getting them out of the shelters, so that we can then demolish those shelters and start actually putting things where their final place is going to be in the big courtyard that we're making right now. Hope you'll be here for that. This is Ace. I'm done for now. Signing out.